Hi, and welcome back to the Canvas Tutorial Show. I'm Evan. On this Getting Started video, we're going to look at what it means to publish content to your course, both in modules, but also course items, and what happens when you unpublish items. Does it all go away? Does the student still have access to it? Those kind of things. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll look at it. So here I have just a sandbox course, and I have a module that I've created with just a bunch of content. And notice that in this upper right box or upper right corner, it shows a gray lined out circle. That means that that content is not published. Now, if I want to publish it, all I have to do is click on that icon. And what happens? Not only does the module get published, but then all the content inside of it gets published as well. There is a difference, though, between a published module and a published course item like an assignment, quiz, or discussion post. See, because I can unpublish, click it again, and now the student would not be able to see this module. However, they could still access all of these individual course item types or course items because those items are still published. You see that they have the green circle. So if they were to go to their assignments or pages index page, they'd be able to access those tasks. So if I want to unpublish a particular module and I don't want the students to be able to access any of the items in it, I have to go through and make sure that I unpublish those individual items as well. Watch what happens when I click on a file. Okay, so this was a file. It gives me some multiple options, okay? But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and click Unpublish. And so now those students can't see anything. They don't see the module, and they don't see any of the items, that is, if they were to go to their other pages. A couple more things about publishing. Let's say that I have a module that has the same course item in it that another module has. Okay, and maybe this is instructions on a particular type of assignment. I've made a page of it, and now I just put it at the top of each module. That's a really good tip. Okay, that way, again, DRY, don't repeat yourself. And so create a page, and it's got how to do a discussion post instructions right there for the students, and I can link to it, whatever. But let's say that I want to unpublish it. Okay. If I unpublish it in one module, it's going to unpublish it in every other module that it has. So, for example, here I have an assignment type copy, and this is the exact same one, assignment type copy. Okay. When I click here, watch what happens down here. I click it, and they both are now published. Click it again, and they are both now unpublished. So just make sure that if you unpublish something that you've put in multiple modules, that it's also going to unpublish it in other modules. So just be aware of that in case you need to use it, whatever. And then one more thing about publishing before we go is just the idea that you can also publish from inside the post. And this is a great way of doing it. You're going to have this button up here in the upper right that says publish, and you just click that, and it's now going to be published. And remember, published means that the student can see it. If I were to click inside here, right now it just says save, but let me go back out. Okay. If it's not published, when I create it, put all my content there in the rich content editor, down here, there's another option that instead of just cancel or save, it actually says save and publish. That means that I'm going to keep the work saved, and then it's going to push it out to students. So that's just a time saver if you know that you're going to save it. So in this episode, we looked at how to publish different content and how to unpublish it as well. I've done other videos on how you can maximize the use of unpublishing by unpublishing modules that you're no longer doing, or only publishing your most current. Go and find that video. It's a helpful tip. Okay. As always, if you haven't followed the show on Facebook, go ahead and click that follow button. Join our Canvas Canvas Tutorials Community. I can never say it. Canvas Tutorials Community. Just type in @CanvasTuts in the search bar on Facebook, and it's going to take you to both of those. And if you found this video helpful, your colleagues might as well. So go ahead and create a post and share it specifically with them. Cheers and have a great day.